Mike Perry versus Thiago Alves. Who's going to win this fight? Well, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Mike Perry fought Luke Rockhold, in which both landed some great shots in round one, until Mike Perry landed some nasty shots that Luke Rockhold just couldn't take, in which he quit in the middle of round two. And after this, Mike Perry went on to fight Eddie Alvarez, in which Eddie Alvarez took control of the whole entire first round, until Mike Perry started landing some nasty shots in round two, in which Eddie Alvarez quit on the stool at the end of round two. Now let's take a look at Thiago Alves' latest performances, in which he fought Julian Lane, in which both landed some great shots, both went back and forth, but Thiago Alves just ended up winning by decision. After this, he went on to fight Ulises Diaz, in which Thiago destroyed Diaz, in which he dropped him twice in this fight, and the doctor stopped the fight at the end of round three.
Now, when looking at both fighters, there's one fighter who's significantly more favored than the other, and that is Mike Perry, not only due to his popularity, but also because when looking at the stats, he has 4 fights in which he's won every single one. Meanwhile, Thiago Alves only has 2 fights. So when talking about experience-wise in the BKFC, Mike Perry wins in that aspect. Not to mention that Mike Perry is ranked number 1 in the middleweight division and is ranked number 5 in the pound-for-pound list. And a big downfall for Thiago Alves going into this fight is that he has not been active at all, as his last fight was in June of 2021, so it's been almost 3 years since he has fought. So in the end, when talking about who's going to win this fight, everything's in favor of Mike Perry, not only for the simple facts that I just listed, but it's kind of hard to bet against Mike Perry based on what he's done to his latest opponents, like based off the fact that he busted Luke Rockhold's lip and chipped his tooth, on top of the fact that he left Eddie Alvarez's face unrecognizable, which leads me to believe that he's also going to stop Thiago Alves. Yes, anything can happen in bare knuckle fighting, because both men are going to get hit and both men are going to get injured, but I'm going to stand with the facts, and the facts favor Mike Perry.